pretty sure that all of you have written a story or two in your time. Some are really exciting, some are dark, some have humor, some have sarcasm in them. But we often forget what the demand of story writing is. So today I'm going to tell you what a story is. Now, this is a short acronym I've come up with. It's not actually an acronym, but I've made it so that we remember what a story is. So, first of all, the setting. Where is the story taking place? And then you have dialogues between the characters. And oops, a problem has arisen. And then you have to resolve that problem. And then, yay, finally a solution for it. Now remember, all stories are based on a meal plan. Now, no, your meal plan is not burger and fries or pizza, but it's something which you'll remember. The M is for memory. It can be a good memory, it can be something that affected you, it should have an emotional statement which grasps the audience. It can have an advice or an advice. Either you can ask for advice or you can advise someone. And finally, it needs to end with a lesson that you have learned. Now, it is very important to understand that there is a small graph which you need to keep in your head while writing a story. These are the elements of story writing. The story starts with the beginning where the characters and settings are introduced, and then there is the rising action where the main character he faces a series of conflicts, and then it's the da 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 moment, the climax, where the most exciting part of the story is happening. And then slowly the events lead to the end of the story, and finally there's a conclusion or a resolution where you end the story. Now, the beginning, what information do you want to give the audience? And the rising action is the events that can include action or it draws the reader in. Then the conflict, it is present in the story and which highlights the story. And as I mentioned before, the suspense is the climax. The falling action is how you're going to come up with a different twist in the story, or how you're going to solve what is happening. And we're going to do a graph of a very famous story, The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant. Now, it is set in France, and the situation is that Madame Loisel is married to a clerk and he cannot afford to buy her luxuries. And the characters are Mademoiselle Loisel, Monsieur Loisel, and Madame Forestier. Okay, now the conflict is that Loisel doesn't have much money. Now, there are two things, a protagonist and an antagonist. The protagonist is usually the hero of the story, and the antagonist is the villain. So, this fight is against Madame Loisel and the necklace. So, they invite her to a party. Madame Loisel borrows Madame Forestier's necklace because she cannot afford to buy it. She borrows a dress, and her husband gets an invitation to an evening reception. Now, the climax is that Mademoiselle Loisel realizes that she has lost the necklace. They search, but no luck. They save up money to buy one to replace the missing one secretly and give it to Mademoiselle Forestier. And after 10 years of paying for the necklace, Mademoiselle Forestier informs her that the necklace that was lost was fake and was not real to begin with. Now, the theme is that you should be grateful for what you have because your life can always get worse. Now, this is how you draw a plot for every story you're going to write, and this is going to make it a better version of what you thought you would write.